You know how often like times talk to a baddie, like and talking about just like bad because the Houston rodeo. If you are single and have never been, go. But you know how many times like you'll talk to women like that, and then like the conversation we can just tell like you have nothing in between your ears, and over a while that is annoying. So we don't even want to talk to y'all no more because there's no point. And then two, a lot of don't talk to women because they associate that woman with a certain type of guy at a certain level and know that they're not him. Men are honest with themselves about what they qualify for. Women are not.
All right, I'm seeing something that's going on. Went to the Houston Rodeo, seen our people. The shit was amazing. Another thing I noticed though, man, fellas, men, hey bro, we gotta get back to approaching women, bro. We gotta get back to approaching women. It don't matter if they talking about, oh, they don't want to talk and all that shit. You know, we'll find that out after we speak. The Black Heritage Night, I seen a lot of men eyeballing women and they're not speaking. Like I seen a lot of women like looking the man up and down like, I see you looking, brother. What you gonna say? Say, dog. Social media is taking us out of context, bro. Dudes not shooting a shot no more. I thought the females was just complaining about something else. I seen it with my own two eyes. Me, I'ma shoot my shot. If I like you and I want you, I'm coming get you. I'ma try. You gonna have to tell me no. I'll take 100 no's to get one yes. So ladies, as mad as I don't want to agree, you all are kind of right, bro. Dudes acting like they scared to speak to y'all in person. Like, so I don't know what's going on with this feminine energy, but this ain't me. This ain't my homeboys. Hey, bro.
Okay, what's up, y'all? So I'm just getting in from being outside in Houston. It's so packed here due to spring break and the Houston Rodeo. But I wanted to get on here to talk about this video I seen earlier today by this guy. I don't know his name, but he was mentioning how like the guys here in Houston at the rodeo, he was at the rodeo and he's seen a lot of guys just observing these beautiful women and nobody were approaching them. It was so many beautiful women at the rodeo and nobody was approaching them. And I wanted to like piggyback off of that because that is a thing out here in Houston. Like the guys will literally stare you down and not say a word. And if they do approach you, they'll get your number or your Instagram, but it's just like they don't know what to do after that, or they were never taught as a man what to do after that. Like even the conversation at this big age is like, okay, you know, like, right, you know, like what time's dinner? Like, did you set reservations? Like, it's just not, they don't give that here. It's all flashy and show, you know, and honestly, I think that the guys think they're the prize here. Like I feel like Houston is the capital of the man thinking they're the prize. I mean, that's just my opinion. Don't, you know, boom, shoot, boom, gun down the messenger. Or I don't even know if I can say that, but yeah, hopefully they don't get violated. But anyway, yeah, it's bad here. It's so bad. Dating scene is terrible, to say the least, in Houston. And yeah, y'all gonna watch that video because yeah, he on point with that. And he's really like saying what the women have been trying to say for a long time here in Houston, what these guys need to be doing. Like, why are you just staring? If you miss, you miss. Like, shoot your shot. If you miss, you miss. Take that L. Keep missing till you get that W. We out here.
I'm walking around the rodeo, and I'm thinking to myself, the rodeo then became the bootio. I done seen so many women walking around here as cowgirls wearing booty shorts all the way up to their booty. cheeks, shorts, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, damn, is we at the strip club or is we at the rodeo? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't complaining. It's a beautiful sight to see. Ladies, y'all look good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love it. I love it. But come on, man. We got children walking around here. We got kids walking around here, man. You know what I'm saying? What you supposed to tell your kids when you got a woman walking around with her ass all out as a cowgirl and they be like, Mommy, Daddy, why that girl got her butt all out? Like, what you supposed to tell them? You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rodeo has become the bootio. Like, this is crazy work. Crazy work. But, hey, I ain't complaining, but, hey, just remember, we got kids out here.
First of all, who the fuck is going to Houston for spring break? That's the final boss level of spring break. Out of town niggas don't get no burn in Houston for spring break. Like, that's tough. Like, what are you doing? It's like going to the All-Star game trying to hoop with niggas. What are you talking about?
I just wanted to say something about the first part of the video, the guy. I kind of disagree with him a little bit. Well, I agree in the sense that a lot of men aren't approaching women. I think that a lot of women are to blame because what I think is that when a man sometimes comes humbly to a woman and respectful, then he's looked at as a simp. He's too soft. I've seen a video where a man brought flowers on a first date, booked a restaurant. The restaurant's not good enough. I can't believe he got me flowers. Like, that's so corny. Certain people, you got social media. They want to compare us to social media. Oh, he's supposed to take me shopping to a mall, take me to only a restaurant that, is $300 and up. And I think that sometimes men are scared of like what to say. Do I say this? Do I not say this? Is she using me for, what I can do for her? I just like, honestly, it's sad a little bit. It's sad.
Or these niggas meet women and we start talking to y'all and realize that we don't fucking like you. So that happens so many times.
Never happened to me, so I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't know technically because you're not the one we don't tell y'all everything, obviously, like we've pointed out. But you know how often like times niggas talk to a baddie, like and talking about just like bad because the Houston rodeo, niggas, if you are single and have never been, go. But you know how many times like we'll talk to women like that, and then like the conversation we can just tell like you have nothing in between your fucking ears. And over a while that shit gets annoying, so we don't even want to talk to y'all no more because there's no point. And then two, a lot of niggas don't talk to women because they associate that woman with a certain type of guy at a certain level and know that they're not him. Men are honest with themselves about what they qualify for. Women are not. So these niggas disqualify themselves as soon as they see, okay, her titties, okay, she got the gummy bear titties and she got her ass out and her fit together and all her friends bad. They know that they can't really, they know that they don't see themselves as the type of nigga they came here to get talked to by or talked to with. So they just don't say shit to them. And, niggas who can't afford expensive shit don't go in the store.
That makes sense. I also think that social media and what's being perpetuated by women on social media is taking men away from wanting to approach women. I don't think, honestly, though, like that's, well, you know what? It's not the reality in my perspective because I still get approached. I have a man and I get approached and I have to tell people no. So like being in a place where you're just not getting approached, there are many different factors. Like Willie stated, maybe you're being approached and they find out there's nothing there. Maybe they see you and think you're above their caliber. A lot of men also don't want to approach women that are in groups, right? When you're in a group, it's harder for a man to approach you because there's so much extra pressure. Your friends are saying things. They feel like they have to pay for everybody in the group. So being in a place where there are so many women and they're all traveling in groups, of course, men are not going to automatically just come up to you guys. They don't even want to deal with the smoke of that. But if you went somewhere separate outside of the rodeo by yourself, you really wouldn't have that issue. So I really feel like it's the environment. Men are still approaching women. But when you're in those type of environments, there are many different factors that come into play. And I think social media is one of those main things where they're pushing all of this fake stuff and people are taking it in as reality.
If you want to approach a group of women, just start talking to the ugly one, like the ugly friend. talk to her like she's a
Or the
regular
mean
person.
one.
No, you don't want to talk to the mean one because
I need to know the logic
shit'll get
behind
you.
that.
That
What?
should get you. Talking to the mean one is annoying. That should stress you out. You'll be like, "Fuck all y'all."
Give it away to K Willie.
Talk to the ugly one, because if you talk to the ugly one and treat her like she's a woman and not an object, the other women that you really want to treat like objects that you're attracted to will notice that and be like, "Damn, he talking to her and she the ugly one." Because y'all know who your ugly friends are. You might not tell her. You won't tell her the outfit don't fit her body type, but you'll let her come out with you still because you know somebody got to wash the drinks. If a dude talks to her
I don't have
and
those
treats
type
her
of friends.
and treats her with respect, you have an ugly friend, guaranteed. If you talk to that
I
ugly
don't
friend
have
and treat
those
her with
type
respect,
of friends.
it sounds good. And just talk to her, and just then that's how you just incorporate. You can pivot to the cute ones, involve them in the conversation now, and now you're talking to all of them, and you started with the easiest point of entry, which is the ugly one, because her standards are going to be super low. She's like,
This
"Oh,
sounds
wow,
like
hey,
such
dude,
a
this
young
nigga-"
mentality though. Like young, like this.
It's not. I've literally heard my grandfather say something very similar.
It's actually a sales tactic. So that's what we're cold approaching, and you cold approach someone that you know needs the product that you have. That
Yeah,
woman
you need a
knows
soft target.
needs a man because she's ugly and doesn't have one, and she's here with a bunch of cute friends. So unfortunately, you are leveraging, the fact that she's probably been without dick for a while to get to a woman that might not have been. But when we're actually out here trying to do this, execute this in the field, we don't give a fuck about that. Like, this works. Like, it's a sales tactic. I mean, BK said her grandfather knows it. It's something my pops told me. You always talk to the ugly one. That's the one you talk to first.
Interesting. I'm curious, like, why what's that man's like angle when he's like, yo, y'all need to talk to girls more? Like, why? What that got to do with you? Why you care? Why do you want that nigga over there to get up and go talk to that girl? Mind your business.
You never knew of the party starter, the person who like, yo, we here to have a good time. Everybody, y'all not dancing. That one person who was like, come on, y'all being corny.
You go get the ugly girl and drag her out and start dancing.
So he need to go and grab a girl and grab a guy and be like, meet this, and introduce them if that's what he want to do. Go introduce people if that's what you want to do. But mind your business. If niggas is chilling, just looking, let them look.
Maybe so, but doesn't this speak to something a little higher? Like there is a lack of authentic socialization. That's what he's saying. Like when he goes outside of his home, there is an ambiance that is supposed to be happening. Like I know when I was coming up and we were teenagers, I was a group with my girls and we were kind of looking for the boys in a group and we would talk to each other. There wasn't like this fear, or even if it was it was sort of like what Willie was saying. When you go over there, you do this, you do that. But there's a lack of authentic, like I said, socialization. There's an awkwardness that happens. I bet you if you gave everybody your phone number and your Insta, they just would have been texting all night. And that's what the guy is saying. Like, I didn't come to a party to see everybody be wallflowers and text all night. I know we're people with this age of technology type of thing, but I want authentic conversations to be happening. I want to see that for other people. Now, don't get me wrong. He probably was being a little nosy, but I think it just speaks to what he is saying. Like, social media has hijacked real social interaction. Everybody is faking till they make it. And so when you get in front of somebody, and on top of that, people are not well versed and they're not well spoken and they're just not well read. So they're lacking depth. And like when we speak about vetting, like they don't want to do that. They rather just sit there and be like, when's the quickest way I can get in your panties? Or when's the quickest way I can get to your pocket? Like, so again, I think he's just saying, he's just missing that. I could be wrong. This is my opinion, but I think that's what I rap from that.
Listen, you gotta understand.
True.